Hello, YouTube family. Welcome. My name is Florence Chikeze, and I'm the founder of Redalia. Redalia Houses, Redalia Workspaces, a beautiful co-working facility at the heart of Lagos, Nigeria. Entrepreneurs.ng, the biggest entrepreneurial platform in Nigeria, and the Business Clinic, where we teach business owners how to do business right. Today, I'm going to be discussing 8 mistakes that entrepreneurs make that will kill their businesses. So if you avoid these mistakes, then you have better chances of surviving as a startup, as an entrepreneur. There are many mistakes that startups can make that will affect the growth of their businesses. From experience, these 8 mistakes that I'm going to discuss will have more negative impact on their business success. So let's dive right into it. Number one is starting your business without a clear revenue generating business model. Not having a revenue generating business model right from the start is one of the mistakes that startups make. People make the mistake of starting off with freebies without having a business model that includes a revenue generating model. So, a business model is how your business plans to create value, deliver value, and capture value. There should be a plan to monetize any value that you are delivering. So when you create value for people, you deliver that value through different channels. Then you in capturing that value is you making money, generating revenue in the process. If you're not making money, then you're not going to be in business for long, because sales and money is the lifeblood of your business. So you have to ensure that there's a clear path to make money for your something, putting off that call, sending emails, or writing proposals into the future is very dangerous. So that future that you putting it off to has its own challenges. So just do it now. Half of the success one can get from a business involves just showing up. Just show up, dressing up, coming into that office, even when you don't feel like doing it. Sending that email now, even when you're tired, picking that phone call to call that supplier or client that needs to be spoken to. If your fear of rejection is causing the procrastination, then it's important that you find a way to overcome that fear and get things done. Don't procrastinate. If you're procrastinating, you're not going to be in business for a long time. The next one is perfectionism. You see that I'm laughing because I fall into this category. Having fallen into this trap before, I have learned my lesson. This is personality driven sometimes, because introverted people are highly gifted, so they want everything and every plan to be perfect. Sometimes 90% readiness is not even good enough for them. One has to understand, if you fall into this trap, you have to understand that one, that you do not control everything. You don't have control over everything. You don't have control over regulations, over government policies, over customer preferences, over the competition. Sometimes you don't even have control sometimes over your own internal operations. So do not wait till everything is perfect before starting to do anything. Trying to make sure everything is great from the get-go is toxic for your startup, and I mean it. So the thing I always say to startups is just do it. Eventually everything will align. And as you start doing it, you will learn in the process. So just get up and do it. The next mistake that entrepreneurs or startup may make is not listening to your customers. There's a craze, especially in the tech world, to build products without knowing if that's what your market wants, if your market will be willing to pay for it. You have to listen to your customers and know exactly what they are buying, why they want to buy from you. By listening to them, then you learn why they pay for your service. When you learn that, then you focus on those reasons and try to be best at providing those services. And sometimes it's also important that you step out of the building. Stop just building behind your laptop. Get out of the building and ensure that these people that I'm targeting, they actually see what I am creating as value and they are willing to pay for it. If they're not going to pay for it, you're not also going to be in business for long. That means that you don't have money in the bank. Investors' money will eventually finish if you are not capturing value. So the next mistake is not knowing your competition. Every business has a direct or indirect competition. There's always someone who is doing the same thing you are doing or similar to what you are doing that a customer can use as a substitute for what you provide. So before customers switches to the competition, they need a reason to do that. So don't give them that clear reason to do so. Also, it means that if you don't want to give them clear reason to just switch, it means that you have to listen to them. Also, learn about the competition so that you can set yourself apart. When you learn about your competition, the insights that you gain from them will help you position well in the market. And again, it's important that you know that collaboration is also something that you can do. Look for mutually beneficial ways to work together with your competition. This is something that we do a lot in terms of our co-working space business. We reach out to other co-working spaces to find ways to work together and make benefits. Collaboration is the new thing in business. It's actually the new competition. So you have to seek active ways to collaborate with other businesses to create impact. And that way, your business will also gain visibility from the business's existing audience. The next one you have to avoid is choosing the wrong investor. I cannot stress this a lot. Be clear about the value beyond money that your investor adds to your business. Get investors that understand the company's vision beyond just being interested in the returns on their investments. These types can make you take decisions that will affect your company negatively because at the end of the day, immediately you take up their money 1, 2, 3 months, 6 months down the line, and they're breathing your neck. What about the return on my investment? And once you make a decision, sometimes when you make a decision, when a company picks up a strategy and decides to try out that strategy, it will take some time, maybe 6 months, for you to know whether that strategy will work. But when the investors are breathing down your neck, you are not even giving time to check out anything that you're doing. You keep changing things. You will not see what is working and what is not working. So it's important that you choose people that their vision beyond money aligns with yours. So another one is making all the decisions yourself. Sometimes depending on even the business structure that you choose, you tend to make all the decisions yourself. Early startups, they often, you begin by yourself, especially if you're just a business name. But as you grow, you find out that you cannot do it all by yourself. You need advice, not just advice, some good advice. And this advice can come from mentors, from business coaches, or from your board of directors. Like if it's a limited liability company, just someone or people in your corner to bounce ideas off of. You will always need someone to help you make decisions, to talk to during the down times, and to talk to about problems. Someone, sometimes your passion for your business can cloud your judgments. So you need someone a little bit neutral, so to get opinions from. So that's very important that you put that into consideration. Don't make all the decisions because your passion, you just be making this decision because, okay, I'm passionate about it, this is the right thing to do. This, it may not really be the right thing to do. The final mistake that startups make that they should really, really avoid is wrong hire or even hiring too quickly. So don't make the mistake of hiring people who don't understand your company or its vision. Don't also hire people who are just looking for a job. They will kill your business because they don't see the long-term goal of the organization. Most times they're just there to collect their salaries. If you make this mistake, then you will face you'll be faced with the painful task of letting them go and starting the recruitment process again. And this entire process, just repeating the whole cycle all over, is a huge distraction. And it's also something that we've experienced at Redalia. Redalia has gone through this. It wasn't really a nice experience at all. Next one is hiring too quickly. It should be avoided. We also almost fell prey to this, trying to hire a very qualified facility manager, which was an expensive hire. And we later found that an office assistant could actually do the same job that we needed a facility manager for, just making sure that fittings and features in the workspace worked properly. So we had to pause on that hire and save cost. So this is also something that you need to do as a business. As a business, even some partnerships, some hiring, you don't need them immediately that you start. As the business grows, that you need them. So just a recap, just spoke about 8 mistakes that startups make that will kill their business. Avoid these mistakes and improve the chances of your business surviving. Make sure that don't have a revenue generating model. Don't procrastinate. You shouldn't always be perfect before you start out or before you launch out. Don't always listen to your customers. Know your competition. Choose the right investor. Don't make all the decisions yourself, and don't hire quickly, and avoid hiring wrongly. So here comes to the end of this topic. I hope that you got value out of it. If you did get value out of it, please click the subscribe button now. My name is Florence Chikeze, and I'm the founder of Redalia. Redalia houses Redalia Workspaces, a beautiful co-working facility at the heart of Ikeja. We are all about entrepreneurial support. So if you want to start your business, run a sustainable business, and become a successful entrepreneur, click that subscribe button now and tell people the work that we do at Redalia and at entrepreneurs.ng. And to get our premium content, visit www.entrepreneurs.ng/shop and get our resources. Thank you for always coming on this journey with me. And our goal is to raise a new wave of entrepreneurs who will help build our economy. And it is our goal to direct them to make sure that they are doing business right. Thank you and have a fabulous, fabulous day.